Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the 105 leFH18B2, the leFH. It's the French Tier 5 Premium SPG, and this one's on the northeast corner of Province under the command of Mummy of Philo. Now he's actually in platoon with Boomtech of Philo, who's somewhere in that lot. Yeah, somewhere. And, well, playing the French Tier 5, and off we go. I thought for a second we could just see Boomtech. He's in a Panzer IV-H. Okay, well, moving to a firing position in the bushes. You can see that Mummy's using the skin for PP La Pew Pew, which is what Arty Noobs skin, and it's going for an early spot on the enemy. Okay, there's a T-34 coming up the ramp, and there's another one. Oh, he's dialing in. I think he's going to go for that KV-1S. Should get a direct hit. Round out. Direct hit. 149 hit points straight away. He's probably tracked that KV-1. Fires another one in, and just hits the ground. There's a T1 Heavy making his way across. Almost loaded. And rounds out. Direct hit wipes him out. 323 hit points. Goes through the thin side armor on the T1 Heavy. Takes him out the game. Okay, well, we've got a Bishop, the enemy Arty. And there's only two Artys on the enemy team. Oh, we just got ammo racked by an AMX CLC. There's a Panzer IV-H behind there, and our KV-220 has gone in YOLO style, going after that T-34, and just took two big hits from KV-1S and from Panzer IV-H. Mummy gets a hit on the KV-1S for 165, but we've lost our KV-220. He was taken out by the enemy Arty, the other one, which is a Gorilla. Okay, we're trying to dial in on that KV-1S, rounds out. Direct hit. We don't know the value of that one, but Mummy fires another one in, and this time round he just hits the ground. But I did see that AMX CLC wreck move, so I think there's still somebody there. Right, the other side of the map, we've got a Panzer IV-H making his way across the west side, dialing in and trying to get the shot on target. He's gone behind the house. Can't shoot him now, but Boomtech is just around the corner. If we can get a shot into the Panzer IV-H, we might be able to help Boomtech. He's gone back to that KV-1 over there, but he's behind that house, and that's probably going to hit the roof of the house. Ooh, just missed. I'm having difficulty trying to get a shot on that Panzer IV-H. Okay, we've gone back to the Panzer IV-H over here. Unfortunately, these tanks are now aiming at Boomtech across the valley. We get a shot into them. Dialed in, rounds out. Direct hit. 181. Boomtech's taken some damage. Yeah, he's lost some hit points, and I think some of those shots, some of the damage was done by the tanks across the valley. Going for the Panzer IV-H. You pull back. Nope, well, we've gone back to this side, and the KV-1S, very low hit points, almost dialed in. You can get one shot into him, that'll be enough. Round out. No, it hit the building, I think, instead. But the KV-1S has been killed by our Chinukai. Now we're going for the enemy Panzer IV-H. Unfortunately, we lost Boomtech to the AMX ELC, who's just above on the cliff top. So as you know, he's down in the valley. Now he's near their cap. We fire a round in, and don't get a hit. Okay, well, there's only 5 left on our team, 6 on the enemy team. As far as we know, there's 2 enemies on this side of the map and the rest are on the other side. haven't seen the gorilla, but we can assume that he's probably in the bushes in the southwest corner. Now, looking further down this side, you should be able to see a Panzer IV-H and an ELC. That's the ELC that killed Boomtech. There he is. He's come back up again. And there, across the map, is a KV-1 and a Panzer IV-H. Now, we can hit them from this position. Dialing in. Going after the Panzer IV-H. That's the one that we were trying to hit earlier when he was confronting Boomtech. And he got the kill! Mummy got the kill. Or did he? No, he didn't get the kill. It was actually the KV-1 on our side. He got the kill. But the shot was bang on target. Now he's firing for the top here to try and get the Panzer IV-H. And he did get the kill this time. That's definitely Mummy's. So 2 kills for Mummy so far. And the AMX CLC is still on this side as well. Mummy's got 29 rounds of HE. More than enough. Now that KV-1 is on the other side of the map. And remember, the 105 leFH18B2 has a view range of 390 meters. And of course, Mummy is carrying binocs, which means his view range is going to be increased by 25% every time he stays stationary. And that means he's going to be able to see almost max viewing range, max render range, I should think. So even if these tanks do have good camo qualities, they're still going to be spotted before they see him, more than likely. You still can't see that KV-1 across the valley. But it's 3 versus 3, and we know the enemy Arty is a gorilla, and that is not it's not very, it's got the same speed as the Hetzer, but it's not very good at dialing in its aim as quickly as the BP can. It's got a 15 centimeter howitzer instead of a 105. These are both German guns. The light field howitzer was probably the most heavily produced field howitzer during the Second World War, and also very accurate. The Germans placed it on many of their Arties, including the Vespa. Mummy's trying to get as close as he can to the other side to spot that KV-1. His sixth sense will tell him if he's been seen. He wants to try and get across the valley. There's the KV-1. He spotted him, but his sixth sense didn't go off. And that means that the KV-1 doesn't know he's there, but KV-1's sixth sense probably did go off. In which case, he's probably aware that somebody is seeing him. That's one of the reasons why he probably doesn't want to come around that corner. But if we see any destruction of property, then we'll know that the KV-1 has come around and we're just not seeing him yet. There he is. He did come around the corner. Only just. I'm just going to try for a shot. Round out. And he gets a hit for 110. The KV-1 definitely knows he's been seeing them. Now he's seen Mummy. And there's the AMX CLC, the other side. And he gets a big hit on him for 150. That's the same guy who killed Boomtech. So it'd be very nice if we can take him out the game. If he's got the 90mm gun, he's got a gun that packs a lot of punch, but it's difficult to aim. Now he was seen again because the sixth sense went off, and there's the gorilla firing in a 15cm shell. And Mummy fires back around at the AMX in response. Now it's a bit disappointing that Mummy's teammates haven't really capitalised on this, because they know where the AMX CLC and the KV-1 is, so they know that the gorilla is unprotected. Those tanks should be trying to rush across the valley and kill the enemy Arty as quickly as they can. Mummy's got as close as he dares. Trying to spot them. You hear that click when his Sixth Sense goes in, and his Sixth Sense, his binocs cuts in. There it is. And he hasn't spotted anything, so he's moving a bit closer, and the reticle moves up. And his teammates are now rushing across the valley at the south side of the map. They're being very careful to skirt the cap to avoid attracting the attention of the enemy tanks. And oh, the AMX CLC went all the way back, and he's only got 63 hit points, so we can take him out with one hit. Round out. Oh, it's a near miss, but he's being forced to pull back from that position. Now, if his teammates can pop up and find out where that AMX has gone, we can put a round into him. The KV-1 is probably still down in the valley, though. Well, it looks like the KV-1 is hiding somewhere, because our Sixth Sense hasn't gone off. So obviously he doesn't know where we are, even though Mummy is way down into the valley now. Almost on the downslope. AMX is just sitting below the rise. If only they'd moved sooner, then we might have been able to get those kills, or get that kill in on the Gorilla before the enemy was alerted that our team was moving on a different flank. Mummy's trying to locate the KV-1. Inching forwards. Ah, there's the Gorilla. He's been spotted. And we've just lost our AMX CLC. We're dialing in on that Gorilla. He probably doesn't know that he's been spotted. Might not have Sixth Sense. Round out. Kill shot. 240 hit points. They've lost their Arty support. They've lost their KV-1. And there's the AMX CLCs, the last enemy on their team. Round out. Near miss, but not enough to get some damage. You get a kill shot. Fire around over the rock, and it's a kill shot! Fantastic shot there by Mummy. Wins the battle. 4 kills. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And oh, look at this. It's not only a first-class tanker, but Mummy from Philo got his second mark on the 105 leFH18B2. Very difficult to do this because so many people play this Arty. He also picked up a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits, crew incapacitations or module damage. In fact, he got 11 in this one. And of course, he picked up the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle overall. His win rate was 5323, which is super unicum level. So let's have a look at team score. There you go, right at the top of the table, 1,720 hit points of damage out of that one. The next high scorer was the AMX CLC Biz on his own team, 1,119, and then came the Panzer IV-H on the enemy team, 891. If we look for Boomtech, we can see Boomtech did 268 hit points of damage in that game. Didn't get any kills though, unfortunately, but did pick up 319 XP out of it. But when we look at kills, it's definitely Mummy and the KV-1 on his team. Both got 4 kills apiece. And the next high scorer was the AMX CLC, managed to get 3. And the Gorilla on the enemy team got 3 as well. But it was Mummy who managed to get the highest base XP, 858. Then came the KV-1 with 644. And finally the AMX CLC with 592. So Mummy fired 20 rounds in that game, got 11 direct hits and 2 penetrations, and splash damage on 10. Damage of 1,720 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 4 of them, and did damage assistance of 488 hit points. On a premium count, he earned 46,011 credits, and after repair and ammunition resupply and consumables, he actually took away 23,421 credits. He picked up 1 bond for getting the high caliber, and he also earned 1,287 XP, 515 for this being a premium vehicle, and took home 1,802 experience points altogether. So 2 marks on his barrel. That's going to make him very pleased indeed. Unfortunately, you don't see it underneath the skin on this this particular skin because it just doesn't show up. But the vehicle still looks very, very nice. And of course, you know that you've got 2 marks on your barrel. And of course, all your opponents will see that as well. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel. And hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.